Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Violet Hisam. My channel is called God Has Already Done It. And this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm continuing with my last topic where I left about hormones. And what are hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers in our bodies that are sent to different tissues, cells, to tell them what to do. And if they are not in balance, that means that our bodies will be in chaos. That's why we start feeling funny, you feel sick, you feel dizzy, you feel mental fog, you feel like for ladies, you have heavy periods, you have cramps, you have growths like cysts, like fibroids. For men, low sperm count, you have and sometimes you have both you have big breaths, and also other things like not holding also the erection for long, and many other symptoms that even women experience. Some of you may not be aware that those are hormones that are imbalanced. Therefore, you go for medications. There are foods that will help us to balance our hormones. If you go to my last video, you'll find that I had also talked about hormones and what was causing chaos in our bodies by imbalancing our hormones. Now, this video of mine is about education. Please, I request you to subscribe, to like, and also to just comment, so that we can send word out there, so that we cannot continue suffering. Now, today, mostly I want to talk about foods that will help you balance the hormones. One of the foods that will help you balance hormones is the family of cabbage, broccoli, and even all green leafy vegetables like spinach, like kale. In my country, call it sukuma wiki. They balance hormones. You also need fiber. Fiber is very important for it to balance hormones. And you can get, we have two types of fibers. There are soluble fibers and insoluble fibers. So those are the things that help balance our hormones. Those are two. Number 3, I'll talk about healthy fats. Healthy fats come from things like nuts, seeds, and also olive oil, avocado oil, or just eating avocado itself. It has good oils, and it's good. It's very important because it balances hormones. Another thing that we're going to talk about is colored fruits, like bananas, like oranges, like lemons, all of the oranges, red, yellow, green, blue. Please make sure that you mix those vegetables. They are very important for our hormones. Another thing that we'll talk about is also avoid stress. Stress is another killer. It can kill you emotionally, spiritually, physically, in every way. You just think about when you have stress. Stress causes chaos in the bodies by disrupting the hormones. And therefore, the hormones will not be able to tell the cells and other organs in the body what to do. If that is not in line with it, if they are not aligned, then you'll start experiencing problems in your body, right? I also talked about the sun. Sun has the ability to balance hormones. Another thing that I talked about was also drinking enough water, having oxygen, air, and also I talked about fasting. Fasting helps to balance your hormones. Most of you are very afraid of fasting. You think you will die, you will not. It's a way of God that He gave us so that we can be able even to cleanse our intestines. That is the work of fasting. It's just like when you take your car to the garage or for service. You are very keen on taking care of your cars and other things, but you don't know what is happening in your body. Therefore, you just wake up and start looking for medication. I'm not saying that medications are all bad, but medications are there for emergency cases. Once that emergency is over, please start using food. And please use organic food. GMO food also has its issues, and also even us, people, Christians, we are also involved in this scam, whereby we spray like vegetables today. We are told wait for 7 days. We go sell those vegetables today. We are killing our people by eating those chemicals that have been sprayed. Another thing is also proteins are very important in balancing our hormones. But what makes proteins bad? They become bad when we inject our chickens, our cows with antibiotics, and also we put a lot of chemicals in those animals. Then we eat them immediately. Those chemicals are the ones that are causing us say the meat is bad, chicken is bad, eggs are bad, ABCD is bad. They are not bad. It is the way we are the process of making them, the process of bringing up the chicken. We have now taught chickens not to eat the way God wanted them to eat, even cows. Some of the cows have never known, they don't know grass. Some of these chickens, they don't know what they're supposed to eat. Free-range chickens are the ones that are okay, but also when you have given them antibiotics or injected them with some growth hormones, whatever, please, you should stop that. Just give them food that they're supposed to eat. They'll eat grass, insects out there. Those are the healthiest chickens we can have around. Cows, allow them to eat meat. But when we inject them today and we slaughter them today, after giving them medications and growth hormones, what happens when we eat them? Our hormones are disrupted, and therefore we start getting sick. And we're asking, why are we having cancer? Even as Christians, imagine we are doing that to our own people, even our own children, and we are we are ignorant of something, and we should stop being ignorant that those things are the ones that are bringing cancer. We say it's the devil. It is us who are doing those things. So we should be aware what we are doing and why we are doing. Let us not just do things without thinking. God has given us a brain for a reason. So let us not make our people sick. That's why we have a lot of cancer. Everything is in plastic. We want everything that is in a container. We don't want the process. We don't want to go pick leaves out there and come and boil them. We want something that is already in capsules form. We just pop and take. We don't know the preservatives that have been put in those things. I told you earlier in my videos, there is no medication on this earth that does not come from trees, from plants. They all come from there, but we don't want the process. This idea of hurrying up is the one that is killing us. And also, let us have these plants in the natural form possible. Spraying chemicals all the time is the one that is bringing cancer. Then you go to church to start praying. Yet, that thing is happening in our own home. We spray those plants and we eat them that same day or even before the 7 days elapse. And also spray sparingly depending on what is happening. And there are also natural ways of dealing with pesticides and insects. That one we'll talk about it later because it's another topic of its own. But as Christians, please, even the vegetables that we are selling, we are putting chemicals, even the fruits, so that they do not go bad quickly. And that preservative that you have put there, when you eat that fruit, it enters your body and therefore it disrupts the hormone and brings about all these diseases that we are seeing, all that types of cancers, all types of stomach problems, all types of stress. They all come from disrupted hormones. They're not sending the right messages to the organs and the cells to tell them what to do. Because we have confused them. Then we start praying. That's why we say prayer is not working. Prayer works. And I am a person who have gone and prayed and had prayer, and prayer have worked. Depending on what you are praying for. Don't eat wrong things and go to pray. It will not work. Because as I've said also in my earlier videos, God has his part, we have our part, the pastor has the part to play in our lives. God has made us, we are spiritual beings. Secondly, we are physical beings. So once we realize that, we'll be good to go. But when you think everything is spiritual, then we miss the point. And my dear friends, and my loved people who are watching, thank you so very much. Who continue watching my videos, please subscribe and let us send this information, educate each other all over the world so that we can live a healthy, happy, productive life. Thank you.